I mean, I guess when I first saw this, I'm like, oh shit, this things are going down now. But I mean, for you to get anything out of this, for you to really have any leverage as a worker, you kind of got to put more behind it than this, right? I mean, while a 1 day strike, I mean, I can't remember. I feel like this has been done with other businesses and other arenas, but if it's just a 1 day strike, you may be making a point. But if you're just going to work the next day or the next week, what did you really accomplish, right?
I liken this to, or I compare it to, I should say, the International Longshoremen's Association strike that occurred back in October, where up and down the east and Gulf coasts of the United States, longshoremen workers striked for about 3 days, and that cost anywhere from, I think they said 500 million to 2 billion per day in impact to U.S. commerce. I'm not sure what 1 day of the strike would do to impact game development over at ZeniMax. And Tricky does say that was to send a message that they can and will strike, and that makes sense. However, I'm not entirely sure what a longer strike is going to do, because when you take a game and you say something like Elder Scrolls 6 that doesn't have a release date, that doesn't have any release window in sight, will a 3 week strike do anything in the grand scheme of things? Yeah, I know that they're building provisions to make sure that they don't get crunch time and things like that, but a game released 3 weeks later because of a strike versus, does that really set them back any significant amount of time? Because that's the goal.